Today, I'm going to be opening the entire box of the Spirit Halloween 2023 Animatronic Keychain blind bags. For everything scary, I'm GMHaunts, and welcome to yet another very exciting Spirit Halloween 2023 video, because today I have the entire box of the new for 2023 animatronic blind bag keychains. Now, just a couple of days ago, we opened up the entire box of the zombie baby keychains that are new for this season, and I said in that video how I wasn't able to find this set just yet. Well, now that this video is being made, you can see I was able to find a full box of the new for 2023 animatronic series of keychains. Obviously, last year I did a mega unboxing of Series 1. This year we have Series 2, and there are some very cool animatronic keychains in this very box. But as you can see, the packaging on this one actually hasn't even officially been opened. This one we got right from the back of a Spirit location, so the top of it was not even ripped yet, which is so awesome. It is still in the box shaping that it comes actually in shipping, which is very cool. So you have the Spirit logo on the top there. The side of the box has the images of all the animatronics in the set this year for Series 2, and that is the Collector, Silent and Deadly, Barnyard Butcher, Cerberus, Graveyard Ghoul, Zombie Swing Girl, Grave Watcher, and then 5 exclusives, which are actually returning ones that were in the Series 1 of blind bags, which is definitely a little bit unfortunate, just because I would have loved to see Spirit make a whole new series of keychains instead of making a bunch of them just come back from last year. But before we get into it, I do want to say I do already have the Silent and Deadly keychain, and I actually got this one at the flagship store because each swag bag came with one of these blind bags in it, and mine had Silent and Deadly in there. So we are starting already with one of them in the set, and that is Silent and Deadly. Alright, so just like I said in the Zombie Baby Mega opening video, each full box of these blind bags comes with 16 packs, and you can see them all throughout this box. I will say each blind bag is retailing individually for $7.99, $8 USD, so you can do the math on how much an entire box would cost. But I'm going to take our very first blind bag right from the front here, just like I did with the Zombie Babies. As you can see, it has the same packaging as last year's animatronics blind bags and the Zombie Babies this year, just with an orange glow and an image of all of the different animatronics you can get in Series 2. And then the back also just has the same images with all the mystery exclusives, which we already know are blind bag characters, or keychains I should say, from last year. But our very first bag right here, I am just going to cut into the corner. I have the same scissors I used for the Zombie Baby ones. I'm hoping we actually get all the keychains in this box, because if you watched my last video, we were missing dead blocks, but I got all the other ones. So let's see, ladies and gentlemen, who are we going to get first? We got, okay, so we are starting off on a strange foot, because Roaming Antique Doll, right off the bat, this is one of the ones from last year. This is a returning keychain. This is the blue female Roaming Antique Doll with the blue eyes. I'm not even really going to talk about the returning ones, just because they are identical. There's no differences with them, but right off the bat, we have a Roaming Antique Doll from last season. Alright, number 2, I'm going to take another one from the front here. Hopefully, we don't get one of the ones from last year again. Technically, it is an exclusive. At least that's what Spirit's calling it, but again, I would have loved to see a new series, but it is what it is. Like I said, there are very cool ones in this set this year, so not really sure who this is by feeling it, but okay, we are not having a lucky beginning to this video. Another one from last year. This is the Crouchy keychain. As you can see, I will say this is one of the cooler ones from the last series, because he's very detailed, very accurate to the actual Crouchy animatronic from 2019 and then returned in 2020. But you can see he's one of the bigger keychains that last series had in it. But here he is, the 2023 version. Like I said, I was curious to see if there would be any differences with these new versions, but I will confirm they are identical in terms of paint job and everything like that, so Crouchy. Number 3 we have right here. I'm going to take another one from the front of the box. Maybe number 3, third time's the charm. Can we get one of the new ones in this series? I will say there's only 5 returning ones and 7 new ones, so the odds that we've already pulled 2 of the old ones is kind of weird, but we'll find out who we get. Okay, so we got another Crouchy. this is off to a very good start for this video. Crouchy, we have double Crouchy, and these ones are from last season, but obviously you do get duplicates because there are 11 figures, but then there's 16 in there, so you are going to get duplicates if you buy the entire box, but another Crouchy. This is lucky number 4 right here. I am hoping to get a new one because we have had a terrible start to this video. I'm not even saying the old ones are bad, but I just want to see something new. All I have is Silent and Deadly from Flagship, so I kind of want to see. I want Barnyard Butcher. Like I said, that's my favorite one. And I just feel lucky that this is Barnyard Butcher. Okay, so not Barnyard Butcher, but another one from last year. This actually was the one of the exclusives of 2 from last series. We have Nightmare Harvester. Still, this is a cool keychain. This is one of my favorites from the last series, just because the detail on it is great. It was more special with it being one of the exclusives from last season, but Nightmare Harvester. Number 5, ladies and gentlemen, we have not gotten a single new character animatronic just yet. I'm hoping that this is going to be one right here. We have the bag opened up. Like I said, it's very hard to feel. I will say right off the bat, this is a big keychain. I can feel, just like I said with Doug and Phil in the Zombie Baby one, I can tell that this is a bigger keychain, but I don't know, maybe Collector? I know Collector in this series is big. Okay, finally, definitely a big one. We finally got our first new for 2023 keychain, Graveyard Ghoul from Spirit Halloween 2019. Now, like I said right off the bat, this is definitely one of the biggest keychains, not only in Series 2, but also in Series 1, because the tombstone is huge on this guy. The head also is a lot bigger than the other keychain heads. All the detailing on the tombstone looks great with the RIP. The hands are super detailed. The same 1685 to 1736 I Shall Return that we see on the real Graveyard Ghoul animatronic from 2019. This guy has a lot of detail in there. Like I said, a very big keychain. And even though Graveyard Ghoul is not necessarily one of my favorite animatronics of all time, still a very cool looking keychain. I'll give them that. I like to look at this keychain, and that is Graveyard Ghoul. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am hoping that Graveyard Ghoul is going to start a string of good luck with new figures, because that was the first one. This is number 6 here for our box of 16 blind bags. If I can rip this one open, there we go. Oh, this one got a little bit more ripped than the other ones, but hopefully another new one. I can feel a swing. That means it might be Pumpkin. I believe Pumpkin Esther's in the set again. Oh no! We got a new one. Okay. So yes, I correctly did feel a swing. This is because it's Zombie Swing Girl. But here she is, Zombie Swing Girl, another one of the new keychains for 2023. I will say another one that's more on the big side. I mean, take a look, like compared to Nightmare Harvester, who is one of our keychains from last series. Look how much bigger she is. So far, the new ones seem to be bigger than the ones from last season, which is a little bit interesting, but I like to look at this one. Another swinging prop to get for these keychains here. She looks awesome. The purple around the eyes, the white dress, the hands, the swing ropes have a ton of detail in there. Obviously, you have the chain to hang her on a wall or whatever you want to do, a bag or keys is another very cool idea for these keychains, but there is another new one for Series 2, the Zombie Swing Girl. Number 7, I'm going to go for another one in the front of the box. And hopefully Barnyard Butcher next. Like I said, Barnyard Butcher, absolutely my favorite blind bag. I've been hoping for his actual flashback for so many years now, and I really thought it would happen this season, and it didn't. But I feel like since Barnyard Butcher is included, maybe that's a hint that he'll come back next year. I honestly have no idea. But will we pull him next? I sure hope so. Let's take a look. No! Okay, we didn't get Barnyard Butcher, but we got another new for 2023 one. And again, this is the third time I've said this with the new ones. This is such a big keychain. This is Cerberus from Spirit Halloween 2015, obviously, and this guy looks awesome. He is, like I said, a large keychain compared to those Series 1 from last year. This guy is massive. He has the 3 heads, just like the animatronic did. He also has like the fur coat almost like the animatronic did, the legs, the red inside the mouth, and those yellow eyes that are meant to imitate the yellow LEDs that we see on the animatronic. But take a look at that. Just to give you an idea, this is the Crouchy that's coming back from last year. Look how much bigger Cerberus is with his body and everything. Like the keychains this year are much larger. I wonder if that was something Spirit did on purpose, was to make them a little bit more noticeable and bigger for more detail. I'm not really sure, but all I can say is it's very cool to see them getting bigger for this season, and that is Cerberus. This one's very awesome. This is number 8, ladies and gentlemen, and now we have finally gotten on to our string of new characters, which is great to see. Still no Barnyard Butcher. We haven't pulled a Silent and Deadly. Obviously, I already have him, but I would still like to get one out of the bag here. Who will we get next? Let's take a look. Okay, we just got another one from last year, but that's okay because this is another one of my favorites from Series 1. We have Lil Skelly Bones, and this is the 2015 version, not the 2022 version. That was the jump scare version that I actually have in my personal collection. This is the swinging Lil Skelly Bones. Again, from Series 1, still looks very good, identical to the one from last year. And even just to give you another idea, this is Zombie Swing Girl from Series 2, also on a swing. Look at the size difference between these two keychains. Both swinging animatronics. Yes, I know technically Lil Skelly Bones is a smaller prop in real life, but still, these are just keychains, and look how much bigger Zombie Swing Girl is. So very cool to see the keychains getting bigger, but there is Lil Skelly Bones. Alright, the box is starting to clear out a little bit, as you can see, and this is our number 9th bag out of 16 in the full box of blind bags for Animatronic. Series 2, rip right open the bag. Let's see, still no Barnyard Butcher. It feels like Barnyard Butcher. I know I said it before, but the head does. No, okay, we just got another Nightmare Harvester, who again, was one of the exclusives last year, so I guess there are duplicates of Nightmare Harvester possible in the box this year. So if you weren't able to get him last year because of him being an exclusive and a little bit harder to find, you have a better chance at finding him this season. Alright, next up we have number 10. I feel like this has to be a good one, with it being such a special number. Again, Barnyard Butcher, I'm hoping for Barnyard Butcher. We haven't gotten Collector yet. We also haven't gotten Grave Watcher. Those, and Silent and Deadly, but technically I already have him. So only a couple left to actually get for the new ones that we're seeing in Series 2 here. But let's find out, who are we gonna get? Oh! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, my favorite! We finally got him, Barnyard Butcher, for the Series 2 of Animatronic blind bags. This is so awesome. And again, I sound like a broken record, but look how big this keychain is. They made him so much bigger for 2023. This guy has so much detail. He's holding the head just like the original animatronic. So much detail on the burlap sack. The blood, the knife he's holding is actually dripping down, which is very funny looking. This is awesome. This keychain looks fantastic. Props to Spirit and the manufacturer, who I'm not exactly sure. Monogram, that's right. Monogram is manufacturing the keychains for Spirit, and props to Monogram and Spirit for putting such great detail into the keychains. Absolutely, Barnyard Butcher is my favorite for Series 2. I want to see him actually come back. Now that Spirit has done this, does it open the door to an actual flashback? I sure hope so for 2024, but take a look at Barnyard Butcher. Such a fantastic keychain. And for the final time, just to give you a size comparison, Crouchy from last year, who was one of the biggest of Series 1, compared to Barnyard Butcher, look how much bigger this guy is. So much bigger. I'll say he's also heavier as well. So that is very, very cool to see. But absolutely my favorite of Series 2, and that is Barnyard Butcher. Alright, the box is really starting to clear out here, as you can see. This is number 11 for the blind bags. I mean, all we have left to get is Silent and Deadly from the bag. I already have him, obviously. And then we need Grave Watcher, and that's it. Oh no, and Collector. We don't have Collector yet either, who is probably my second favorite. Oh, maybe Grave Watcher is. I feel like they're both really good. I feel like the new ones we saw this year were very, very cool. Graveyard Ghoul was an odd choice, but I'll say I like him a lot more seeing the actual keychain. Like, it makes a little bit more sense. But Collector maybe, Grave Watcher maybe, okay. One from last year, but that's totally fine. This is Hugs, another one of the cooler ones from Series 1, as you can see. I'm not seeing any differences at all, like I said with the other ones, to the 2022 version of him, but take a look at him. There is Hugs from Series 1. Starting to run out of room on the desk here for keychains, but we're still gonna make do. This is number 12 out of 16. We are getting to the end of the full box here, and like I said, only hoping for a couple more. That was such a perfect rip. It would be nice if they all ripped like that, but let's find out. Does that mean good luck for one of the new ones? We'll see. Okay, it did mean good luck. Here we have probably my second favorite of Series 2. This one looks awesome in real life too. Here we have the Collector, Spirit Halloween's 2019 Collector Animatronic. This one has so much detail in it. Again, a very large keychain. The eyes look awesome. The skull face looks great. He also has the sack that the real animatronic has. The cloth, I mean, even look at the detail like that. He even has the ripped up cloth on the bottom of his arm. The detail on these keychains has been amazing. The Collector looks fantastic. I love the look of this guy. You have the chain, obviously, right on top of the head here. Obviously, you also have a fully painted back and everything like that. The rope actually goes all the way around, so another very cool detail on him. I mean, even that, the rope is tied in the front just like it is on the animatronic, but there is the Collector, an amazing keychain. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is unlucky number 13 for the blind bag box, and the only characters that we have left to get are Silent and Deadly, even though I already have him. We haven't found him in the box just yet, and Grave Watcher. So, and that's only obviously for Series 2. So only 2 more to actually find in this box, and 13, I feel like maybe for Halloween it has good luck. So we'll see if we can get Grave Watcher. I feel like I feel a swing again. So can't really be Silent and Deadly or Grave Watcher, but we'll see who we get here. It was a swing. Another little Skelly Bones from Series 1, and this actually is a duplicate also in this box. So this is the second little Skelly Bones we've gotten, but take a look at him. Alright, 14. Like I said, we only need a Silent and Deadly to get in the box, and a Grave Watcher. Grave Watcher is another one of my favorites from Series 2, because from the packaging, it looks awesome. So I can't imagine what it actually looks like in real life. If I can get this blind bag open. Like I said, not all of these open perfectly. Some open a little bit better. We're going to have to get a second cut in this one, because this one doesn't really want to open, but hopefully we get a Grave Watcher. Let's see, there we go. Finally got the glue undone on here. Let's see, let's flip the packaging around. Let's see, I don't know. Okay, we got another roaming antique doll from Series 1, actually, and a duplicate from the box. So 2 of these, and I obviously already have the last year's version as well, but another blue female roaming antique doll. Alright, so we have 2 blind bags left in this box, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that means 1 is Silent and Deadly, and 1 is Grave Watcher. If the box is not factory errored at all, and everything is in there like you're supposed to get, obviously I did have a little bit of an error with my Zombie Baby box, missing dead blocks, but hopefully this box is good, and hopefully this should be Silent and Deadly and Grave Watcher. But we are about to find out number 15 in the box of the final 2. Yup, alright, we got Grave Watcher. There she is. Another awesome keychain, just like I said from the packaging. This one looks amazing. Another large keychain. They are definitely much bigger this season. The gray cloth looks awesome. She has the awesome blue eyes and the red that YJ, who made the flashback version of her for this season, she has like the same looking eyes even on this keychain. The candles are there, all the red beads. This thing looks super detailed, just like all of them. I love the way this one looks. And again, one final time, Crouchy from last year and Grave Watcher. Grave Watcher is a 3-foot animatronic in real life, and Crouchy is 7 feet, but look how much bigger that keychain is. That is so cool to see that Spirit really wanted to make the keychains bigger for 2023, but she looks awesome. I also love the tilt of the head, just like the animatronic has, but Grave Watcher. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, our final blind bag for Series 2 of the animatronic series for Spirit Halloween 2023. Hopefully, this should be Silent and Deadly. If the box had everything in it and there were no factory errors, this should be a Silent and Deadly, even though I already have one from the box that I think I saw it. Let's just pull it out right away. It is. No surprise there, ladies and gentlemen. I am very glad to say no factory error with my animatronic box. Here is Silent and Deadly, which means you did get a full set in this blind bag box. You were supposed to be guaranteed that. I honestly just think it was a factory error with the Zombie Baby box, but this one was perfectly fine. As you can see, Silent and Deadly pulled from a blind bag, our final one we needed, even though I already had him technically, to complete the set here. Another very cool one, even though I already had him. This guy is very tall, just like the animatronic is. He's kind of tall and slender, and they did translate that over to the keychain here, but this is the one I got from Flagship, and then this is the one I pulled from the box. These are exactly the same. It's not like this was a sample. I believe that was just an official blind bag, so not a sample or anything, but there is silent, and deadly. Alright, so that's gonna wrap up my mega opening of the entire box of Series 2 animatronic blind bags for Spirit Halloween 2023. I will say, I am super happy with Series 2 for the new creations. I love that the keychains are bigger. I think they are more detailed as a result of them being bigger, and I think the selection of animatronics was very good. Graveyard Ghoul was a little bit odd, but I'll say I like him a lot more seeing the actual keychain. And then this right here, come on, Barnyard Butcher has to be my favorite. Really, my only thing is, like I said in the beginning, Spirit, if you're watching this video, I would love to see an all-new set of animatronics for 2024 with Series 3. I know there were a couple, there were 5 to be exact, ones from last year coming back for this series, but I would just love to see 11 all-new animatronics for next year. So Spirit, really that's the only thing I can say. But other than that, I am very happy with the new ones for this year. They look awesome. But I guess, remember as always, for everything scary, I'm GMHaunts. As you guys later for more Spirit Halloween 2023 videos. Goodbye.